Hello out there. This is Donna from Donna's Creative Space. I am back. I was here yesterday. Oops, hang on.
I was here.
I have to set up my computer. I always forget to turn the volume off. I did, however, remember to shut off my house phone. My cell phone's on Do Not Disturb. So I think I'm all set. And it is a hot, sunny day here in Massachusetts. It is just afternoon time. I'm not sure if I will have anybody watching me live because it's very nice out. So if you are near water, that would be a great thing. I am not. But luckily, I have air conditioning. It's supposed to reach, I think it said like 95 today. So, anyway, I am going to start, and if you happen to be watching live, say hello, tell me where you're from and what the weather's like. If you are watching the replay here on Facebook, please comment, because I do go back and check the comments. If you have any questions, I will answer them. And hi Cindy, how are you? And if you are watching this replay on YouTube, because usually I upload it to YouTube later in the day, then you can go ahead and hopefully subscribe if you like my channel. If you like to be notified, click the little button. But anyway, so Cindy, how are you today? Thank you for sharing. That is very nice of you. So anyway, yesterday I was using this ribbon and oh gosh, the metallic, what did I do with those? I don't know what I did with the metallic dots. I have to find them because I want to use them again today. But it looks like Stampin' Up kind of exploded in my craft room right now because it is a mess. Oh, there they are. I found them. Okay, so I was playing around with this Nature's Harvest because yesterday, I know you were here yesterday, Cindy. Yesterday I was showing this set because I used this, oh gosh, I got fuzzies on my nails. I used this ribbon, or trim I should say, and we use these metallic dots, so I thought I'd use them again today, and I did a couple things. And I know, Cindy, I'm pretty sure you were watching yesterday. This is what we did yesterday. And we used the Quiet Meadows stamp set, which was this one. But today I got some inspiration because when I was showing you this yesterday, I started looking because I knew I wanted to come back and do this. But I do have the tag dies for this, but I didn't feel like going that detailed. So I simplified it and I made this one. And so that was my inspiration right here. Right, I used the same blue paper that they used, and I did my thank you in Memento, and I colored the flowers fairly close to what they had. I used a Whisper White card base, and I just cut a 3 by 5 and a half piece of this blue DSP, and also of this kind of yellow with the I think it's Calypso Coral in it. And that is from, hang on, that is from this Harvest Meadow Designer Series paper that goes along right here. You can see it. But it really has some, I've already gone through and showed you everything from I did a video earlier, an unboxing of all the stuff that I got. But I used those two papers. So I cut them each the same, and then I sandwiched them together, and I put them in my paper cutter and cut them at an angle. Didn't matter what angle, I just cut them at an angle. Then I took a little, about 3/8 inch of Misty Moonlight cardstock and put it across them to connect them. Glued them a little bit on either side, and then trimmed off the edge and put that down first. And then, because I did like the blue, and it doesn't even look like that blue there. But it's really a pretty blue. It's like it's a Misty Moonlight blue. Look how nice it coordinates. And then I colored I used the stamp, this big one here, which also comes with the dies. and I cut it out. And I colored with Mango Melody, Calypso Coral for the flowers, and then I did Old Olive Light and Dark for the stems. And then again, I put on a little, well, I used a little linen thread here. I used Calypso Coral, and this little tag punches right here, this little label punches from this kit. These are called Harvest Dies. So it's Nature Harvest Dies. If you buy them together, you can get 10% off. But that's the one I did. I just did that this morning when I started playing with this. And I just wanted to use the same colors as this. So this was my inspiration. I used the same 2 Designer Series paper. I didn't put this sprig in the background, but I added mine as the solid strip here. So I just thought this was sort of quick. Once you did your flower, it was a nice quick card. And this is a kind of a nice layout if you're trying to do some quick cards. So that's what I did earlier today. But today I'm going to do, now I was looking at this one, all right? So I'll close the book here. This is on page 54 if you have your catalog. But this was my next inspiration. But I didn't want to, I'm so bad. Sometimes I get lazy. I didn't feel like cutting out this frame shape. So what I did is I've gone ahead and cut up some pieces of paper and die shapes and stuff. I took this cork that we have, this new, I'm going to make sure I'm giving you the right name. It's right behind me. Yeah, it's called cork. Surprise, surprise. So it's comes 12 by 12 and you get 2 sheets in a pack. And it is, here, let me look at the one. I'll show you the one that is open. And I cut it out of this. It's wicked soft and it's kind of thin, and it looks like I don't know if it's real cork, but it sure feels like it. And it's almost like it was shaved really thin and then put on this, adhered to this shiny paper, because you can kind of see, I don't know if that's catching it on the screen, but can you see the shiny paper behind? It almost looks like it's adhesive, but it's not. But I just move it a little bit to see if you can see it. But it feels really cool. And it cut beautifully. So I used the scalloped contour dies, which are really cool. And I used this second, I'll take it out so there's no glare. I used this second largest, or second largest, I would say. Not the largest, but the next one down, to cut this out, and has the stitching on it and the scalloped edge. I thought that was cool. And then I also used this small scallop rectangle for my tag, but I did it in 2 different colors because I don't know what I want to do. So, but I just love these contour dies. I just think I could have cut this out in a rectangle, but when you use those dies, it just adds something to it. It gives it that jump in detail in design before you even go any further. Hi, Margaret. How are you? Nice to see you here. Oh, thank you for sharing. You guys are so nice to share. I appreciate that. So anyway, I went ahead and I got some card pieces, some pieces cut ahead of time, because I want to create a card. I don't want to take an hour to do it, because I know you guys probably get really bored after a while. So I'm going to use some of this trim. And like I said, this is the diamond weave ribbon. And it's very much like, if you haven't tried this yet, it's really kind of cool because it's very much like crocheted cotton. And let me get my ribbon scissors out. I'm just going to take a chunk off because I know I don't need the whole roll, and it's just going to get in the way. So let me show you what I did to create these pieces, because in the book it looks like they might have done some watercoloring. Maybe they used watercolor paper, or it's kind of a spongy look to them. But I'm all about quick today. I just wanted to show you a couple things, and let me tape this down real quick. And I still have my card class to go. I mentioned it yesterday. I don't know where those cards went. I had them right here, but I don't know what I did with them. But, oh, No. Oh, yeah, there they are. Hang on. So my card class to go. I know you guys were probably watching yesterday, so you've seen this already. But this is my card class to go for the first part of August. I did this card class, and this runs out. You can shop with me until August 15th and spend $35 in my Stampin' Up store, donnasingleton.stampinup.net, and I will send you a kit to make 8 cards, to each of these 4 cards. I give you written instructions, and I also have a video for you to watch so you can make it using the video. It'll be like having a private class. So that's got, well, today is the 13th, so you have through Sunday. And then those kits will be shipping out midweek. I think I'm going to ship them out Wednesday because I have a team meeting Tuesday night. And I know I have rewards for people on my team, and I want to mail those out as soon as possible too. So I will probably go to the post office Wednesday. You saw my ship yesterday. I'm keeping them here. I have less than 2,400 points to go to earn the cruise, the Stampin' Up cruise to the Western Caribbean, and I'm very excited. I've never been on a cruise, and I'm really, really hoping I earn it because I'm really trying hard here. I work full time, but it feels like I'm working 2 full-time jobs because I'm doing this and I am doing WTG. What does that, Cindy? Waiting? I hope you get it too. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I don't know. This is the closest I've ever been. So I'm really crossing my fingers and really working hard. So anyway, that's why I was here yesterday. I did that card. Way to go. Oh, way to go. I'm old. I don't know all those things. I work with a bunch of kids that are in their 20s. And we Skype back and forth for work because I work from home. And they use all those initials and abbreviations, I should say. And I have to ask them, what does that mean? And I crack up because they're like my son's age. So, but it's just funny. I'm just not used to all those things. So I have out my Bumblebee, my Cinnamon Cider, my Calypso Coral, and my Soft Succulent. Because I want to show you how I did this for these, because I already cut ahead of time, and I want to show you what my plan is. And let me see, I needed some scrap paper. LOL, I learned from your grandson. It's true, I'm going WTG, waiting? I didn't know what it meant. All right, so let's see. So these are from the die set, and they cut out these 3 flower images, right? This one I did in Soft Succulent. Let me put them down on top of this. These are 3 I did. I had originally cut out in Soft Seafoam, but I really didn't like it. But I might add a little piece of it. I'm not sure. So I cut them out. But what I did, I want to show you how I got this kind of mottled look, because I was being lazy today and I just didn't feel like doing the watercoloring. So I took, in this stamp set, they have this kind of blotchy image. So I took that blotchy image, and all I did was take the same color of paper. So this is Calypso Coral, so I took the Calypso Coral ink, and I just made this blotchy. And I just went down like, well, I wanted to put down some, I want to get my grid paper all yucky behind there. Now, where did I put the stamp? Okay, that's what I did. And I did that for each. So I did that in the Calypso Coral one, and then I went and cut it out. So then I took this shape here. I did this ahead of time so that I wouldn't waste so much time on here, because the videos do get kind of long. And just ran this through my die cut machine, and I got this kind of look to it. So I thought that was kind of nice, and not have to pull out all the watercoloring stuff. So I did that with, I did it with the Soft Seafoam, right? And I did it with, this is Soft Succulent. So soft seafoam, soft succulent. I did it in this color, but then I decided to switch to soft succulent. I thought it went better. And then this is Bumblebee, which I really am starting to really like this Bumblebee. So I just had like I said, I did it with all the colors, and I did that blotchy thing. But now I wanted to do a little something different, because, I just can't leave it at that. So let me put these away. So these all come in that, in this Harvest Dyes. All right, and I decided to use this dot pattern, this splatter, because I don't know, I just love this splatter. So I am going to splatter these, but I don't want to do it. And what I thought was, I'm using cinnamon cider card base. So I pulled out my cinnamon cider ink, and I'm not sure this is going to work. Maybe I'll ruin these, but you know what? You don't learn until you do it. But I want to do it lighter. This is kind of dark, right? I don't want to do it that dark, so I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to stamp it off. I'm going to try stamp it off twice and then try it. Yeah, I think that looks good. So I just got to remember to stamp it off twice. And I could have done this on the paper before I put it through. So what did I do with all that? So you could do like this and just stamp on this first before you cut it, right? And then you have your dots on there. But I just decided afterwards, after the fact, that I wanted to do this. Now you see why I have the scrap paper out. 1, 2. I just got to remember not to. Okay. Actually, I might just do this a little darker, because this is a darker color. Perfect. So it's just subtle in the background, but I don't know. You're probably going to see me using a lot of the splatter. I don't know. I just like it. So I screwed people up yesterday by going live. Everybody thought it was Friday. I usually go live on Friday. Okay, so there are our pieces, right? And then I didn't know what to do. In the background here, they used this, where did I put it? This embossing folder. This is a new embossing folder. It is part of this suite. It is right here. It is the time-worn type. Time-worn type. And it is really cool because it's got some blotchiness to it. And then it's got some lettering in it, like worn letters. Kind of like these. That's what cracks me up, is I love this too. But so I was trying different things. Now when you use this, it's 3D. So whenever you use 3D, don't forget, you need to use your 3D plate that came with your machine. So it's the number 4. If you happen to have our Big Shot from earlier days, you might have this, you might already have this 3D embossing plate. This number is no longer good, but this blue one, that was our 3D plate that we had for the Big Shot. Okay, you love that idea, Margaret. I'm not sure which idea that was, but thank you. Okay, so, all right, well, where was I? Oh, I got lost. Okay, so I was showing you the 3D plate. So I was doing a couple of things. So I first I put through a piece of vellum, right? Because I thought that would be kind of cool. Because what they did is they put it on, I think they used crumb cake here, but I decided, I changed it up a little bit. And I think they used the soft sea foam, but I have that. You'll see. I just kind of, when we build it, we'll decide whether we want the sea foam or the succulent. So I put this through this vellum. All right, that was one choice I had. Then I put through a piece of the cinnamon cider card mat, and I put that through, and I started coloring it sponging it with white. So I'm going to finish doing that because I didn't finish it. And I just thought, and now our white, Whisper White, we used to have crafting, but this is the Whisper White, and it comes uninked, and it comes with a little bottle of white, and you ink it up. I haven't used it in a while, but it's still kind of tacky. So, and I only need a little. So I'm using it as it is, and all I'm doing is putting some on a, I mean, I wish we still sold these sponges, but you can use whatever sponge you have. I was thinking of using one of these brushes. Oh, I forgot to wash this from yesterday. I got to leave that out and remember to wash that. But I just didn't want to wreck one of my brushes because I didn't know if the white would come out as good. So I'm just going around because the center part will be, oops, that's a little bit darker, but that's okay. So the center part will be covered. All right, so I just to add a little texture. All right, so that was the Whisper White ink. So when you buy this, it comes, like I said, it's blank, like a blank, empty ink pad, and it comes with a little bottle of ink. All right, so use whatever you have. You could use a dauber too, but I thought that would, so I'll show you. This was my first idea, was putting this down, right, and then the cork over it. And then these things kind of like, oh, I don't know. I was going to do this first. This was my first color wave because that's what they had. But then I thought, see, that's what they had. And they did a frame, which a frame would really be cool, but I'm being lazy. So then I decided to use this soft succulent instead. I just thought these three colors went nice together. But then I was looking at the vellum, and I don't know, it didn't do it for me. So I took that away, and that's when I decided to run a piece of the cinnamon cider. And I thought this was more subtle for the background. What do you guys think? Did you like the vellum, or did you like this? Because all I thought of is they have it so that the white showing, and they did do the crumb cake, but here's the thing. This is it on crumb cake. Let me lift this up. You know, because that's why my room gets so messy. I have everything all over the place, like testing things. And I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. I just felt I wanted it a little warmer, maybe. So I went with the cinnamon cider. And so I have that. So first I put this down like that, and then I was thinking, well, maybe I could do like the spackle in the background. But then I thought that was too busy. So I decided to put it through the embossing plate and do that. So I'm kind of happy with that for now. And then this here, so this cork is going to go here. And I figured I'd just put these things on. And, oh, and then I did these two things. I don't know whether I want Calypso Coral or the same cinnamon cider. So I thought I'd put those on afterwards. So I'm going to use a couple of different adhesives because I'm going to use my seal for this, to put this mat down. Oops. And, oh, let me make sure because I mean, the words are broken, but yeah, you can definitely read some of them. Because I see ever, load, there's harvest. So you do see some words, so I want to make sure they're upright. Okay. And then, I don't know, I'm thinking of putting, this is awful flimsy. I could put it up on dimensionals, but it's very thin, so I think I'm just going to put it flat. And I'll probably use liquid adhesive to put the flowers down. So, yeah, it's kind of thin. I think if I put it on dimensionals, it might be like, you know, that technical term, wibble wobbling. So it's just to create a background. But I do, so this is what I'm thinking. See what you think. This is what I'm thinking. Putting them on here like they did, right? And they typed, I mean, they stamped good luck and then they fussy cut it out. I don't want to do that. I mean, sometimes I like to fussy cut, but not for this. So I just decided I put this like this, right? And then, let's see. And then I might just put this, because I really liked you know, when I first saw this, I said, I'm never going to, why buy the suite? I'm not going to use that trim, but now I like it. So I'm going to use this trim. And then I thought I'm just going to make it simple. So either this over it, right? Or, oops, There's a little piece that's not poked out. Oh, okay. Or this one. What do you guys think? That or that? That's kind of lost. What do you guys think? Let me push it up a little higher. You know what I can't find? You know how we have the different bottoms for this? I can't find my one with the spatula and the little point on the end. I put it in a safe place when I decided to put the stylus on the end, and I can't find it. I'm so bummed. And I know I said, I'm going to put it here so I remember where it is. So I have to pull out my old tool to poke things out. But what do you guys? Cindy, you like the orange? Yeah, I think that it stands out a little better. I think. I agree. And I do like the dots on there now. So, all right, so let's pick this up. And now I got to glue these down. And I think I want the yellow one down the center first. And I'm going to use some liquid glue for this, because these are so thin. And I make a mess with the liquid glue. I don't know about you guys, but I like using it. I mean, but I do make a mess with it. I could sponge this on. That would be the better thing to do, but I already started. I'll just keep going. All right. And this one's going to go right down the middle. I can always trim it off. So that's going to go on. Does that go on the? I think this goes off to the side. Yeah. So that's like that. Maybe I should put these up on dimensionals, because these I could put. Yeah, I think I'll put dimensionals on these. Dimensionals. So I'm going to have to, oops, that's my frame. All right, so let's see. I can use a big one here. I'm going to use some of these side pieces. And this one, I think I'll just do a little piece there. And all right, now let's see. My little the little mini dimensionals might work good over here, right? Oh yeah, they just fit. Oh, that one might not though. Oh, you know what? I like this. It's nice and long, and I'll cut some really skinny pieces, right? So those can go like that, and this one can go down here. All right, I need another couple skinny ones. Pop him up. Yes, Cindy, you're right. Lori, hello. Nice to see you. See you. You know what I mean. Very skinny there. That's, and I think I'll just cut. All right. Yes, I pop them up. Now I do want to. I think I want to do a half of a mini. How's that? That's small. Half of a mini for here and for here. I think that's good enough. All right. Let's take these off. And this is where I would use my, this is when I would like to have my little take your pick tool to take these off. Well, this one doesn't work as good as the take your pick tool. These little ones here, I'm going to have to do my hand. Oh. Lori, you weren't here yesterday. I faked everybody out and came on live yesterday too. All right, come on. Yeah, I said this is going to be a quick card, but I always say that, don't I? Oh my goodness, it's all sticking. All right, this last guy, once I get him off, come on, Okay, I think he's all off. All right, so this one, oops, this one will just go over here. I think I'll put him at a slight angle. And this one over here. Oh, I like this. Nice. All right, let me just get rid of these because they're all going to be sticking to my arm in a second. That's attractive. So this was the color. See, I had thought, I don't know. I suppose I could put it in. I don't know. I think it kind of is a little too light, so I think I'll just leave it like I did. That set is so pretty. Hi, Jocelyn. This set is really pretty. This whole suite, I bought the suite. See, when you buy, they make it a suite, so you have a little bit of discount because the bundle's included, so it's like one number. So if you're lazy, you can get it all for one number. But, you know, it came with this, like I thought, oh, I don't like that. But now I do. It's funny how that happens. I really didn't like this trim. All right, now, how am I going to do this trim? Because now it's going to go up and over. Maybe I'll put, because I'm going to put this right about here. So maybe I can put, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to use glue dot. Oh, I got a little bit on. I think I might have to put a dimensional in the middle there. Like that. To keep the ribbon on the same height. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, you know what? Because the thing is going to go over there, the sentiment. Yes, this is a nice fall card. I agree, Lori. All right. So the ribbon's going to go across like that. This will go up on dimensionals. In fact, I will put one there. I don't usually like to put the dimensionals on the ribbon, but we kind of have to with this thick ribbon. I think that will cover it. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll put this over it like that. Maybe I should have put it a little higher. I wonder if I can get it higher now without wrecking anything. Oops. Hang on. Performing surgery. Probably should have used glue dots. All right, this is a little higher. I think I just wanted more of their, I'm having problems. All right, stay. Let me get this on. There. I wanted to see the little stem sticking out, I guess. All right, now let me push it down really hard. All right, so I'm going to just trim off one little stem, this long one here, so it's about the same as, or at least not hanging off the card, like that. And now, let me get my ribbon scissors because I'm going to cut this. Remember yesterday I cut it at an angle? I did like the way it looked. Oh, you want to hear something funny? Well, it's not funny. I went to trim this little thing today. Look what I did is I went to trim it and I cut my card. See that? I cut my card. I was like, oh, Donna, you dodo head. Okay, now, so we have that. Oh, I like that trim now. And the last thing is we're going to put on some bling. What color do you guys think? What color? What I like about when we have these things on plastic, you can kind of do this and see what color would go good. What do you guys think? So we have, oh gosh, what were these colors? Gold, copper, or bronze. I don't think the bronze. Either the gold or copper. What do you guys think? I think the copper. I think the copper goes nicely with the cinnamon cider. I asked your opinion and now I'm gonna... Should I have kept this in here? Would that have been kind of... Hang on. What do you guys think? Should I put a little bit of this color in or no? No, LOL. No, LOL. No, no, LOL. Oh, laugh out loud. I forget what I asked. So no to that, maybe? I don't know. All right, so I guess we'll use the copper color. And where will I put these? I think I want to use the little ones. So there's two sizes on here. Oh, I might want to put one right on here, right on that little flower. Put it on envelope. Oh yeah, that's true. Why waste it, right? Of course I'm going to do 3, so I'll do 3 small ones. Maybe here. And there you have it. That's it. I'm not doing any more to it. I love these things. If you guys haven't gotten these brushed metallic adhesive dots, they're really pretty. All right, so, because we used them, well, I used the gold on here. Thought the gold went good. Where did yesterday's card go? Yesterday's card. Oh, here it is. See, yesterday's card. Yes, oh, we used the bronze. Yes, oh, look at that. We used all 3 between yesterday and today. I used the gold, I used the bronze, and I used the copper. But this was yesterday. I love this. I just am like, I have to make some more of these because I really do like it. All right, so let me get this out of the way because I like my cards to be pretty on the background here. So that's it for today. Oh, you know what I was thinking of? Oh, I should have cut some paper for the inside. And then I pulled this out and I was going to stamp it. Well, I could do it on white. It should be very vanilla, but I'm just going to do it on white. Because do I have very vanilla? Wait. Oh. I do have it. Oh, it's got a dent in it. No, I'm not going to give somebody a dented card. So we're going to stamp it with, I'm going to take, this is from the same set. And I'm just going to put this off the side. Just because we want to decorate the inside a little bit. This is good. That looks nice on the inside, isn't it? Oh, you know what I could have done is I could have glued this on the inside too. Not that it would have gone, but I could have. Nah, that looks good. All right, so that is today's card. Use vanilla. Too late, Lori. I know, I just don't have any handy. I had that one that was damaged, and I don't want to keep you guys. You want to sit and wait? You want to sit and wait? Because I can. I have some, I'll just have to cut it. I don't even have, I have my, where's my trimmer? All right. Lori said, use vanilla. Lori's the boss today. I'll give her that. So I will cut a 4 by 5 1/4. Right, I might as well cut another one so I can stick it in my, oops, don't cut that. 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so I have 2. You better be happy after this, Lori. I don't usually. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing over again, replay. It does look nice on vanilla. All right, I'm just gonna have to, it does look better, I have to admit. I'm just gonna go right over the other one because I could peel it off, but then I'll make more of a mess. So I'll just do this. The person that gets this will never know. Yep, it's better not to be lazy, Donna, because it goes with this kind of cream colored trim. Okay, now we are done. Well, ladies, never skimp to get the project done. I know, it wasn't skimping. I have plenty of paper. It was just me being lazy. That's just me being lazy. So, this was my inspiration. So, I decided to case the catalog. These two were my inspiration. This one, again, lazy. I used the same designer series paper, but I didn't feel like cutting out the tags, but that's absolutely gorgeous. And I did use the Misty Moonlight across the middle, and I stamped with ink because I didn't feel like pulling out my that looks like they embossed it. And then this is my version of that one. I used the cork. I just didn't cut it into a frame like they did. Yours is better. Thank you, Cindy. That's nice of you to say. All right, so that's it. A quick card that I did on my own this morning and just told you how I did it. And then we did this one together, even though I stamped stuff ahead of time. But I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. And I really appreciate you guys watching me today. I am hoping I am going to be sailing away next May. Sailing? Do you sail when you're on a cruise ship? Or I guess cruising away, right? Thank you guys. If you're watching, don't forget 3 more days for my card class to go kit. All right, take care. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you for the little... Oh, somebody's giving me hearts. Take care. Bye, guys. Thanks a lot.